Ahem. Ahem. What up? It's your boy Nico Williams, and we are back with a brand new spanking episode. Brand spanking new. I don't use that very often. Brand new episode of Friday Night Lights with Uniqo Williams. So we gonna get right into it. First of all, make sure that you make sure that you like and subscribe. Just a little call to action. You feel me? Um, like and subscribe, man. Make sure you share the video. We're on Facebook and YouTube and all that stuff right now. Um, we just hanging out, man. We just hanging out, just chilling. But today, Zelmaya, he's on vacation doing his thing right now. He'll be back, I believe, Monday, but of course, tomorrow we got something we do, Monterey show. What's it called? Make it make sense. We got that going on. So it's going down, man. So make sure that y'all go follow, like, subscribe, because you know what day it is. It is Baller Friday. That's right, it's Baller Friday. So we're gonna get right into it. I'm trying to do the whole social media thing and do this all at the same damn time. So relax. We're gonna get right into it here in a damn second. Just give me a second. I got Gohan. I got too much stuff going on in my life, man. Oh my goodness. Just people just lick themselves just for no reason. What are you doing, man? All right. Anyway, so let's start off with this breaking news that just popped off. Before I got on here, um, Jalen Rose was doing a show, and the new Lakers coach, or not Lakers coach, he basically was on his show. He does the Friday NBA countdown things, and he basically went on the show, and he was asking why the new coach of the Nets, Ime Udoka, why isn't she being named in all this? Why isn't she taking any accountability? Why isn't her name being brought up? Why is she being so protected? I don't understand. Somebody help me understand. And I think it's very valid. I think it's super valid. Um, sorry, I'm gonna get this together. Hold on. All right. Anyway, we done with social media, man. Go on my Snapchat or something. Shit, I don't care. We're gonna talk. Um, so at any rate, um, yeah. Anyway, so he asked that question like before, like on the pre-show at the first game, and I guess people took exception with that, especially Mickey Mouse. And Mickey Mouse would go on to make him not. They took him off the set. Now I haven't been watching NBA basketball today. I've been chilling, watching Atlanta doing my thing. But oh yeah, I caught up on Chainsaw Man. That was dope. What else did I watch? Oh, and I caught up on the 2 episodes of Bleach I missed too. Man, fire anime. But anyway, but I wasn't studying NBA basketball. I'm just gonna let that go for a second, and then I'll get all the way into it. But essentially, what happened was they sent him home, or or they sent him to the back. But he shows up on a green screen at the halftime of the first game, and he's like, um, I want to apologize for my comments that I said earlier in the show. That's tough, man. That's tough. So he had to apologize for that. I'm of the mindset that I thought it was two consenting adults. And you know, now if he came out there and was like, if you want a job, then you're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? Apparently she was a subordinate, and Jalen was educated. I'm sure they're gonna come out with something to where he's suspended for a while. You know that you already know that's coming. So it is what it is. But I don't know. Twitter is going ham right now. They talking about uh they called Jalen Rose, and Mickey Mouse himself put the mystery mouse Katuska on his dome. They said that Molly Querim came up to him and had the Mickey Mouse mask on and said, "Read off this prompter." They had they said that if he don't come over here and apologize, they gonna push his hairline back. I mean, that brother got good hair, man. That's anybody that's known for getting 81 points scored on him by Kobe, you gotta take what you can get. And he got a good job, he got good hair, all that type of stuff. So man, yeah, Twitter's going crazy. Let's see if there's any more developments on Twitter behind uh Jalen Rose and this. But I mean, my man's came back. They put him in front of that green screen, y'all. They put him in front of that green screen, and he had to apologize. So that is what it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry that you had to go through that, brother. It's been a lot of apologies this week. It's been a lot of apologies from black men. The next apology, well, the apology that came to kind of like start the whole apology aspect of things is we got the whole Kyrie Irving situation. I just need to say this real quick, man. I need to say this real quick. Hold on, real quick. Hold on. I gotta make sure that I say this right, because y'all know how y'all are. Uh, Man, how this damn thing work? Man, I'm sorry. I ain't no good with these phones and technology. Where I'm trying to send this to? Oh yeah, Twitter. All right. Anyway, yeah, it's been a week of apologies. It's been a week of apologies for sure. So that being said, it all started with Kyrie. He watched the movie, and let me say this, okay? Let me take it back. Listen, I was today when I got off my Clark Kent job, I had made it my goal to go and check out this movie that's just got everybody so hype. I wanted to watch it and see for myself, see if I agree with anything, see if it sounds like he dislikes a certain group of people. I went on there to check that out. And what ends up happening is this: I found out that y'all cap. I found out that y'all cap. This how I found out that y'all cap. Because I was gonna watch that movie today just to see what it's all about. And what I tell y'all on Do You Hear Me with Uniqo Williams every Thursday. Study to show thyself approved. You feel me? Go see for yourself. Don't just let people say, "Oh man, don't watch this movie because it's got some crazy stuff in it." I'm finding it very hard to believe that people went. I'm gonna do this just for a hot second. Nah, I'm gonna get on my Malcolm X for a second. I find it very hard to believe. So I go to Amazon, and it's not 11.99 to buy it. It's 11.99 to rent it. You have 30 days. You have 30 days to start the movie up. And once you start the movie up, you got 48 hours to finish it. for $11.99. Now, if you love the movie that much, it's $49.99. Like, if you want to buy that movie, it's $50. Cap. Y'all ain't spend that because I didn't spend it. And when I saw the price, I'm like, man, I'm not paying $11.99 for this. I'm not. Because for what? You know what I'm saying? I look for my days to go to what you call it. I go to my day. I go on them to the movies if I can get them 25% off. You feel me? If I can go on them days, I'm good there. 25% off, 30% off. You go early enough, you good to go. Um, I'll go to a premiere of Marvel and I'll be like, do we really gotta go see it in IMAX? Do we really got can we see it in standard? If we're gonna go to the midnight showing, do we got every dollar helps? And then they charge a convenience fee, which is fine because that's well within your rights to be like, we made an app and to keep it running, you got to pay us $2 extra, $1.99. So $11.99 to rent it. Blockbuster didn't even charge them prices. Shout out to Overall 99 Gaming. I will be on there tonight. We will be playing some more Red Dead, and then tomorrow's going to be a whole lot of Gotham Knights. So make sure that y'all like and subscribe to the channel because that's what we do. But at any rate, no, just no, not happening. So anyway, I'm like, let me go to my backup stuff. Let me go to my backup stuff. What's on my backup? Don't worry about my backup stuff. But I got some websites, and when I'm not too sure about something, I use those sites. That movie is not even on the dark side of the web. That movie is not even on there. So here's the deal, banana peel, and I just got to make sure that I don't worry about me. I just got to make sure. Um. Oh, okay. Okay. You out there? Okay. All right. Bet. I had to make sure you see what's going on. um. And Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I go to like I said, I go on to the movies on the days I can get them for the low. You know what I'm saying? I do it for that. But again, it's cap. Y'all not spending $11.99 to rent a movie. Blockbuster don't do that. Y'all was red boxing the hell out of Redbox. There was a lot of times that I would go to get a red box and wasn't no red boxes there, and y'all niggas don't return them. And y'all just pay that extra $30 fee just to keep it. Y'all was keeping video games like that too. Don't we ain't forget. We ain't forget. We ain't forget. Now, that being said, y'all for damn sure ain't buying no movie for $50. Are you kidding? Are you paying $50 to own a movie from Amazon that you can download? Are you paying $50 for that? It's cap. Y'all don't even know what the damn movie is about. And y'all over there talking about, oh well, he's doing this. And I think it's because it say, N-word. And let me move on, bitch, because I got mad. Anyway, let's get into let's get into the NFL for a second here. Hold on now. Y'all know I got this hold on. While I'm getting this up on the screen, make sure that y'all read all the stuff that we got going on. Overall 99 Media is the main channel, all that stuff. But like and subscribe and do all that cool stuff because I appreciate when y'all do that because I really think that y'all real cute when y'all do that. And then I also think that y'all football warriors and all that cool stuff. But let's go with the NFL odds and whatnot for the week. And let me see if I can make y'all some money now. Let me see if I can make y'all some money. So upcoming, we got Los Angeles Chargers and Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta Falcons are a very dangerous team, but it is a 3-point spread. They're saying that Los Angeles is supposed to win by a field goal. Can they win by more than that, make you some bread, or can Atlanta be Man, we're gonna ride that Atlanta wave this week, man. We got one more episode on the show, Atlanta, um, next week. And then that's the series finale. So we're gonna ride with Atlanta to somehow pull this out. We got are they playing in London too? Okay, they ain't messing with London. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Cause I was a child, please. We ain't getting up early on Sunday for nothing. I went to church the other day. We got Miami Dolphins versus Chicago Bears. And they're trying to say Miami by 4. Man, y'all better take that. Don't nobody trust Chicago. Are you kidding me? Don't nobody trust the Chicago Bears. Well, Tua might still be out. I don't know. All I'm saying, they still got a run game. They still got Tyreek Hill, and Chicago Bears offense really just still not clicking. So I'm gonna go, man. Put some money on Miami. We'll go ahead and take that W. We got Carolina Panthers versus Cincinnati Bengals. Man, so the line is this: if you want to win money, you need to bet on the point spread. They're saying Cincinnati's supposed to win by more than a touchdown, and they're saying Carolina can't cover. Let me tell you about that boy down there. That's from the USFL and the XFL. He done played everywhere. I done seen him throw some dimes. That boy JP or JT, whatever that boy name is, man, y'all better count on him to keep it close, if not win. And Baker Mayfield been playing scout team defensive end this week, so keep an eye on their supposed alleged future franchise quarterback who lost his job to a brother that can. I ain't gonna go. I ain't gonna go there. I don't want to apologize. I don't feel like apologizing this week. Um, Next step in the parade, we got Green Bay Packers, who are 3-5 against the Detroit Lions, who start off very hot offensively, but they just couldn't win games. Their defense was giving up way too many games. 3 points, huh? Jared Goff, how you feeling? Uh, let's look for Aaron Rodgers. He doesn't really fail too much, especially when it comes to the NFC North. I think that he might get him by a touchdown. He could get that 4 points, something to that effect. I believe in Green Bay. Indianapolis Colts, my Colts with the new rookie quarterback. New England Patriots are supposed to win by 5.5, and I think that's because they believe that the Zap kid is good enough to win a game by a touchdown. Colts are 3-4-1. Matt Ryan is out for the season. Ellinger is in. I believe that the Colts keep it close. It is not a beatdown. I think the Colts, put your money on the Colts. We're gonna get it in. Buffalo Bills versus New York Jets. They got the Bills beating the Jets by 11.5. Hey, the Jets is sneaky. The Jets is sneaky, man. I would take the Jets with the point spread. Minnesota Vikings versus Washington Commanders. They just played. They had a short week lately, so as a matter of fact, they just played on Monday. It's a short week. They got Minnesota by by 3 points. I say Minnesota can beat them by a touchdown or more. They can definitely beat them by more than 3 points for sure. Las Vegas Raiders versus Jacksonville Jaguars. Man, that's tough. They both kind of suck, but they both have a quarterback, and all they're saying is, can you win by a field goal, or can you lose by a point? I'm gonna give Derek Carr his justice. I can't believe the AFC West sucks like this. Seattle Seahawks versus, man, we had a lot of talk. Me, Monray, Zell May, and rest of the gang at Talk Sports. We definitely thought the AFC West would be a lot better than it is. It's not. Kansas City is running away with that damn thing, man. It's not even close. We got Seattle Seahawks versus Arizona Cardinals. Man, Geno. I'm telling you, I got Seattle Seahawks. They supposed to lose by 2 points or more. I gotta say Seattle's probably gonna pull it out. If not, win it closely, or they're gonna lose by 1, something to that effect. Um, I believe in Geno. I believe in Geno. Geno been my guy ever since he's with a coach that I would go to hell and back for, Rex Ryan. I've been rocking with Geno for that long, so ain't no need in not rocking with him now. Now some more afternoon games. Los Angeles Rams versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Man, listen, they got Tampa Bay winning by 3, and this here's the deal. You got Tom Brady that's in a couple of different places. Now, he could be very distraught about what's going on at the crib. Like, we know that Tom Brady can get pretty much any girl in the world, probably just off the bands he got. You know what I'm saying? And he could just be like, man, I ain't tripping, but he might be tripping about the kids. We don't know. I don't know Tom Brady's real dynamic and how he feels about his family. But I mean, he been playing in the league till he about 45, 46. So I don't know. That might tell us enough. Maybe he ain't tripping. So he might say, you know what, y'all been running y'all mouth in the media. I'm gonna go ahead and blow these boys out. Los Angeles Rams still have a great defense. I think the Tampa Bay's offense does struggle, and it has been struggling before even this news came out. But man, Tom Brady needed every Wednesday off. We didn't know it was for him to be allegedly going into divorce court and getting that shit together. They got a lot. They got millions of dollars. They got to figure out what to do with. So, Kansas City versus uh, child. Kansas City versus Tennessee Titans is your Sunday night game. Tennessee Titans are 5-2. Kansas City Chiefs are 5-2, but they're saying that Kansas City is going to win by 13. Is that a thing? I'm gonna go to game info real quick because what's going on here? What's going on here? Why? Why was is Tannehill out? So Tannehill is questionable, and that's it. This game is much closer than what you'll think it is. I think it's easy money to bet on Tennessee, and mostly on the facts that it's going to be old school football coming from Tennessee. It's going to be old school football coming from Tennessee. They're gonna run the ball. They're gonna do what they do. Tannehill gonna throw safe passes and somehow convert that 2nd and 7, that 3rd and 2. He gonna convert those. He can run. Mahomes, yeah, they're good offense. They're good deep. They're good offense. But let's not forget that Tennessee Titans are great linebacker Mike Vrabel, and I think this score is actually really disrespectful. Easy money here for Tennessee Titans. And then Monday Night Football. Dun, 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 bum, 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 bum. Okay, so in the words of what that boy name is, San Antonio Iglesias, what's his name? Antonio. Okay. I'm gonna have to apologize. Saint Antonio Antonio Iglesias once said, I need to know. Baby, tell me, girl, because I need to know. I need to know who is the quarterback for the New Orleans Saints. That's what we need to know because you're trying to tell us that they only going to win by 2.5 points. So who is out? Marcus Williams off the defense, Michael Pierce off the defense, and the linebacker. Boy, child, they got more than a little bit of injuries. Let's keep it moving. Okay, Michael Thomas is out. Is are they letting Andy Dalton is going to be starting? Man, take Baltimore to win by a touchdown or more. That's easy money. That's easy money right there. Even though Baltimore has their struggles, there's a man named Lamar Jackson that's still trying to get paid. But that's your Monday night game. That's the NFL picks this week. That's what I got for you. That's what I got for you. So yeah, there's that. So let's get into college football, and then I'm gonna go over NBA. What I think is gonna go on in both conferences because people aren't starting off so hot. We'll get into that, but let me go ahead and give y'all some college. See if y'all can make some money off of college real quick. 'Cause I know y'all like making money. I'm gonna try and make me some money too. But I'll be stressing about college because it could be a 38-point spread and they really might beat somebody by 50. You know what I'm saying? So that's how college football goes. But let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Washington Huskies. I don't have their ranking. I apologize for that, y'all. Um, I'm gonna try and run it down with the people that I know. You know what? Damn that. Damn that dog. Let's go scores and schedules instead. FBN. All right, yeah, we'll do it like this. Hopefully that we got these. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's do it like that. Air Force versus Army. Man, I don't know what they said. Man, I don't be watching that game. I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. But thank you for all that you do. North Carolina versus Virginia. I'm from Virginia, where ain't to do but cook. So I'm gonna go with North Carolina. They got a pretty good quarterback coach over there. Kentucky versus Missouri. That's actually going to be a very close game. Odds Missouri +0. So it's a pick 'em. It's a pick 'em game, y'all. It's a pick 'em game. So if it's a tie, Missouri wins. If Missouri wins, then they win. So man, Kentucky's interesting. I'm gonna go with Kentucky to just to win. To win. We got Nebraska. We back in the Big Ten. Nebraska versus Minnesota. Minnesota. Shout out to Minnesota, man. They got a lot going on up there, man. I was watching the craziest trial of all time. Shout out to Daryl Brooks, even though what he did was absolutely horrendous and crazy and maniacal, and I'm not really sure he probably needs some help. But damn, that was a good trial. Minnesota by 14 and a half. Probably, man. Nebraska ain't been nothing on nothing for a while now. So take it a quarterback, they ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't about to talk about Ohio. They talking about we gonna beat them by 38. Yeah, yeah. Also, ABC, the 12 o'clock game. Now, Northwestern might play as tough, but Ohio State got that one. That's what we do. OHIO. That's what we do. You know, that's my team. Iowa versus Purdue, man. Shout out to that boy Courtney Maccabee, man. I'm gonna ride with them. They said they're gonna beat them by 3.5. I say that Purdue will handle Iowa and they're gonna handle them and send them on their way. And Courtney Maccabee, aka the mock train, is gonna keep on chewing because they're the Boilermakers and they also call him mock train before he went. Maryland, Wisconsin. They got Wisconsin winning by 5. Uh, I ain't gonna go wrong with Wisconsin. Hold on. Where is Milwaukee at? Is Milwaukee in Miss is Milwaukee in Wisconsin? Or is Milwaukee in I don't know. Is it Milwaukee, Minnesota? Or is Milwaukee, Wisconsin? Texas A&M versus Florida. Um, Give it to the Aggies. Texas Tech versus TCU. We're gonna give it to them Horned Frogs. They supposed to win by 8. Tulane versus Tulsa, number 19. Tulsa's a tough team, but Tulane, come on. What Lil Wayne say, like 1948 Tulane or whatever he said on that song. Western Kentucky versus Charlotte. Yep, it's starting to get into that stuff that I don't care about. So yeah, man, those are the big ones. Those are big games. You got Syracuse, Pittsburgh. That's actually gonna be a pretty tough game. I wouldn't expect a blowout. Oregon, Colorado. Oregon's supposed to win big time. Colorado, they ain't no hoes though. Any other ranked teams? Penn State versus IU. Shout out to IU. I think they can keep it close. They can keep it closer than 14 points for sure. Illinois, Michigan State. Ohio State booed them out in Illinois to only lose one game. I can see them winning by 16. I'm not sure, man. Big Ten play is tough. Big game here. We got Tennessee versus Georgia, both 8-0. It's gonna be on CBS at 3:30. My favorite SEC time. I love watching SEC football at 3:30. Ain't nothing like it, and that's all CBS got to watch ever. So unless y'all get into CSI, but yeah, it's Tennessee Georgia game gonna be lit. Tennessee, they are tough. They beat Alabama, but Georgia got a nasty defense and they're very fast. And they're saying UGA will win by 9. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if Tennessee volunteers say, you know what, baby, I'm worth it. Kansas State. Man, I just watched Kansas State play last week and they lost down there in Manhattan. I'm gonna go with Texas because I really respect Texas. Alabama versus LSU. I got Alabama. LSU gonna come with some defense for sure, but I got Alabama. Nick Saban, he took that one L. He ain't going back. He ain't going. Michigan versus Rutgers. Right on. Y'all know what the deal is. Even though we hate them Wolverines. Shout out to Ball State. They beat Kent State just the other day. So yeah, that's what I got for NFL football. Let's get into let's get into the NBA standings. Let's get into the NBA standings for a second. All right. we gonna get into the. I hope y'all make some money, but let's get into the NBA standings because just because I want us to look at this right now, and then oh shit, Milwaukee is in Wisconsin. Why did I say Minnesota? They all talk like they from Minnesota, but yeah, my bad. um, Next step in the parade. Let's check out these NBA standings real quick. Um, all right, bet. All right, so I want to see it all. I want to see it all. Let me start with my conference because I'm in the East. I am amongst the Pacers right now. Let's start from the bottom here because it's close enough. It's close enough that we can start and we can kind of project where we think the season is going. Should I start from top or should I start from the bottom? Because these are surprise teams. Okay, so Bucks they haven't lost a game. Um, I mean, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Cavaliers, kind of a surprise. They only lost one game. I mean, they were showing a lot of promise last year. The addition of Spider, that makes a difference, man. That makes a big difference. Celtics, amongst the who is their coach? Who is their coach? Um, the Celtics, they lost their coach due to some allegations that we talked about before the show even started. And he's now the New York Nets coach, but we'll see what happens. 5-3, that's not terrible. You're in the middle of the pack like the Hawks. I expect the Hawks to be a top 4 seed just because you got Trey Young. When you got Trey Young, it is what it is. What Raptors, somewhat of a surprise team, but I'm gonna tell you something right here. I'm gonna tell you something. The Raptors, they could fall. They could fall. The Raptors could actually fall. Because like I said, they don't have anybody on their team except for that boy Pascal. And Pascal is tough. He's tough, man. Um, he's improving as a player. He gets better every year. Just the team, you lost Kyle Lowry. You lost a host of people. You lost a lot of people, man. So they're trying to rebuild. Um, don't get on here and piss me off, man. Next, uh, but rightfully so. Very much a queen. Knicks, New York Knicks, improving team, but 5-5, 4-4. That's typical Knicks stuff. We don't know what to expect out of you yet. We don't know. Y'all got a whole bunch of people that we would hope do well. Uh Bulls, that team should not be 5-5. They're actually on paper, we was looking at them as a top three. We appreciate thank you, Zell, man. I'm glad you thank you, man. Uh Bulls, 5-5 sounds about right. I think here from 7 to 15, it it is what it is. 7 to 15, any of those teams can take it. Now, shout out to my Pacers. They got a couple of young boys on that team. They scoring 25 or more a game. You got two people like that on one team. I don't see why the Pacers. I think that it's just going to be a steady climb and they'll end up in the middle of the pack when it comes to the Eastern Conference because I don't trust nobody. 76ers lost James Harden. And when you had James Harden and Embiid playing together, you was losing games. I don't know. Shout out to the most unproblematic it's not stat, but most unproblematic role players in the world. Like what that boy name is. We was just talking about him the other day. He's unproblematic. Tobias Harris. Um, we got the Heat. They 4-6. I don't know what's going on with them, but they can go on a nice little run and be 10-6 or something. They are a dangerous, explosive team, if you will. The Nets, let's get on to the Nets. So the Nets beat the Wizards tonight by 40 with just Kevin Durant. Who else is on that team that's a scorer? I can't remember who else is a big scorer on that team. But I can say this. KD, I don't know. Hold on. Ben Simmons didn't play today. Kyrie, we know he didn't play today, as we alluded to earlier in the show. I don't know. I don't know. Ben ain't gonna shoot. That's what happens when you focus on basketball. I believe it. Can you click these? Is this how that works? Oh, that's how that works. Oh, we got the Hornets. I don't know what they doing, but we do know that they got one of their prize young players that what's that boy name? That Miles Bridges boy or Bridges boy. They got him. Now he's free to come back and play or sign a big deal, whatever, but he just, took care of his case. So I don't know what Michael Jordan doing, but it looks like Michael Jordan things. They might sneak into the playoffs. I um yes, I did not know. I did not know this. I did not know this. That would be a big pickup. You just not getting that 100 million though. Exactly, since they love problematic people for sure. But he just man, he's a young boy. He'll learn from it and grow from it. Cause ain't that what everybody say when they say something that they shouldn't say, and then they make them go out there, but you happen to be light skinned. So you say I'm gonna learn from it and work through it, and I'm gonna do the homework while other people gotta get suspended and lose a whole bunch of games. But the Magic, they handed um the fourth loss in a 4-game losing streak with the Warriors. So we had that going on. So with that being said, man, some people just can't stop. I'm gonna get to them in a second. Some people just can't get off that AB stuff. But the Magic did handle their business and beat the Warriors, handed them their fourth loss in a row. But that is what it is. Pistons are Pistons, but they might be like all these teams seven through I'm gonna make it more like 8, but I think the Pacers might push later on in the season once the young boys get all the way acclimated. 8 to 15 are 100% could be 8 to 10 and make it into the playoff game. I mean the playoff. What's the name? Matter of fact, no, hell no. I'm gonna take it to the Raptors. So I think 5 through 15, anybody can be there. So there's that. Let's go to the West. Let's go to the West. I'm gonna get y'all up out of here. Then I'm going to the West. We're gonna be on overall 99 gaming, Uniqo Williams gaming, all that. Uniqo Williams on YouTube. And we're gonna play a little Red Dead Redemption, and we're gonna sleep in a little bit. Western Conference. All right, Suns. You doing what you're supposed to do. Trailblazers. I expected them to be not quite 5-2, but that's okay. Another promising looking season, but you know how the Trailblazers do. They go to the second round. They don't do shit. Utah Jazz, surprising team after all the trades that were made. Spider Williams is out of there. They lost that boy Rudy Gobert and all that stuff, but they're doing what they can with the hometown kid, Mike Conley and all them out there. So shout out to the Jazz. I'm glad that they're 6-3. I think 6-3 is one of those places where you start looking like, man, we could get injured at any time, and that's what's gonna mess it up. Yeah, Simons is 100% turning into a damn good coach. And I forgot about that. Utah actually has THT, who was traded from the Lakers. Shout out to him for bouncing back. I don't know why people leave the Lakers and leave LeBron and go off to have success. Um, Grizzlies. I think that's an NBA favorite team. I think when LeBron leaves, I think I'm gonna really be a Memphis kind of guy, or a Ja guy, if you will. I think I'm gonna be a Ja guy. I really like him, very athletic. I think the jumper's coming on 6-3, not too bad. I think he might have sat out a game or so, something like that. But I like him, but he shouldn't have to score 40 something a game. He's giving Russell Westbrook, and what Russell Westbrook gives us. You know what he gives us. Pelicans. I'm not surprised about them. They've been good. I'm not surprised about them. And yeah, Desmond Bain is really good. Desmond Bain is really good for the Grizzlies. I think that's a very well built team. But like I said, Ja Morant, it's up to his health and what's going to happen with him. Pelicans, y'all know who my guy is. The other one that they should have never traded. I got 3 people that they should have never traded, or at least gave more playing time. That person is Kyle Kuzma. THT, give him more time and let him actually play. But I know we had a lot of offers. But most importantly, Brandon Ingram. I told y'all, Brandon Ingram is that guy. He's an all-star. He's a baby Kevin Durant. He's a younger Kevin Durant. I'm not saying he's Kevin Durant, but he's a baby one. He just ain't put on no weight or nothing yet. But man, Brandon Ingram's a dog, man. He's a walking bucket. And I ain't gonna say that he's the best 6'9", 6'10" guy in the world, especially when it comes to defense. But he's a bucket, man. He's a bucket, and having Zion is definitely helping. But I seen my boy AD had to show him a little something though down there in that block. Um, Nuggets 5-3. That sounds about right. You playing in the West, you're not getting blown out. It happens. But they are on a 1-game win streak actually, so they pretty close to 500. Mavericks. Anything happens with Luka on the court, looks like the Mavericks are on a 3-game win streak. So with that being said, they were 2-3. So or child, please. Yeah, they was 2-3 and went on a nice little streak. So they didn't start off too promising, not a great hot start, but Luka had a nice start, and that's where it starts there. Uh Clippers. I don't know what's going on. Why they 5-4? Somebody answer that for me. Um uh but yeah, Clippers, there's 5-4. Paul George is balling. What Kawhi's coming off the bench, apparently. That is what it is. But they 5-4, so hopefully they at the AC. So maybe they'll make a push later on. Let's not forget they got John Wall. I was doing the Dougie. Uh, man. Spurs. Okay, they had a little bit of controversy. They usually don't have this, and it was such a weird one. But he's a youngster. I don't know. There was some exposing of something allegedly. I don't know. I don't know. That therapist let it go on for a year before she was tired of it. Allegedly, I don't know. Spurs. I don't expect anything out of them. This year they're probably not going to make the playoffs. If they do, it'll be the play in. Timberwolves. Cat. Carl Anthony Towns, this your team. So what you gonna do? Y'all 500. I don't. They ride with you. They're probably missing a whole bunch of threes because you taking a lot of them. Man, Cats win a 3-point contest. It is what it is. Thunder. I have high hopes for them. They may make it between that 6 and 9 seed at the end of the day. I really like them. The young squad, they can play with you. They will play with anybody, but they lose. They're young. They're young. But I look for them next year to take off for sure. But this year, middle of pack team, they'll come up from 11, I believe. Warriors. I mean, that's Steph. That's that one boy, Clay. That's but they got the pool boy. But it's like Zelmay said, Draymond punched that boy. And he spelled it right down here, y'all. So don't be worried about it. But Draymond punched that boy, and the Warriors' chemistry went down the drain. Yeah, bruh. You can't just punch people and think shit gonna be cool, bruh. Every day I go to work, I'm obsessive. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. I'm obsessive. If he punched me like that, first of all, I'm already gonna have a problem with Draymond. Period. On my team, all that shit. I'm gonna have a problem with him. Then it got leaked on TV. Now I really got a problem with him. So with that being said, every time I come into work, every time I see him, I'm over there being fake. I'm doing all this, nigga. I don't like you. That's it. That's it, and that's all. Lakers, it's all right. We doing fine. We doing fine, but we on a 2-game win streak. All right, so chill out. You got LeBron. You got LeBron on the team. We are playing against the Jazz tonight. I'm neglect. Let me do it. Let me check the score real quick. Uh, let's just go because we 91-80 with 5 minutes left in the third. Damn it. Not watching that tonight. Um uh, Zelmay, we don't need Draymond. We don't need him. Him and Patrick Beverly, everybody be fighting and wrestle. I can't do all them people. It's too toxic. Too toxic. Um, Kings, I don't expect nothing out of them. They still got that young boy, that point guard. He is what he is, but that rest of that team ain't talking about nothing. They got rid of Buddy Hyde and sent him to the Pacers. You know, they ain't doing nothing. They just gonna they're just gonna be in per what I want to say perpetual rebuild mode because they ain't did nothing. They had cousins could barely get them to the playoffs unless they miss it at all. They've been getting a lot of youngsters and doing stuff. They can't win. They can't put it together. I blame it on what's that boy name in Luke Walton and the Rockets. Nobody expect nothing out of them either. They all just getting a check. Very young team. They got that Woods boy that's supposed to be really good. We got him. So with that being said, that's what I got for the NBA. That's my predictions. It's very, very early. I'll come back in February or something or after Christmas. Because that's about getting to the halfway point, see where people are going, all that cool stuff. 100%. But that's all I got for y'all tonight. That's all I got for y'all tonight. That's my predictions for this week. Hopefully, y'all can make some bread off of NFL, college. Be careful with that one because you never know. You never know who's a hater. You know what I'm saying? Them college games, it be somebody hate you out there, especially if it's in the division. So when they be saying somebody about to lose to by 50 points and stuff, don't always believe that. But back in the day, USC when they had Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart and all them, yeah, they put that 50 up on you easy. But that's all I got. Much love, family. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to Overall 99 Media. That's the main channel. This is Overall 99 Sports. Make sure that y'all like and subscribe to that. I'm Uniqo Williams. You know where to find me, uniqowilliams.com. And the guy that started Overall 99, my homeboy, my cousin, kid creative player. Make sure y'all follow him. And if you rocking with us, make sure that you like and subscribe. Man, there's so many things I can click. We got to start erasing some of these. But that being said, this has been another episode of Friday Night Lights with Uniqo Williams. I'm gonna go mind my own damn business. You should do that too. Except that my show is literally all about gossip. But I holla. Hold on. I think I need to do this outro thing real quick. Hold on. It's this one. Uh, I